Okay, folks, told you I was back. Here's what I'm up to right now. Is the first of all, there's your basic late '80s AMTs, Chevy Silverado long box, 88, 89 or so, according to the experts. The twin headlights and stuff like that. Anyway, Model Car Podcast. I've been a guest in the past, and we're working on to get back there. There's some technical difficulties and things we're working through. So, anyway, Model Car Podcast on Facebook and on your favorite podcasts. Let's have a half-ton challenge or a half-ton build-off, whatever you want to call it. Challenge build-off. So I chose the Chevy Silverado. Just your basic ladies with a twist. What I'm going to do, everyone's seen this kit before. I assume you've had one or two or 10 in your life. However that works. We've got, I owe a thank you to my friend Howard Wigington, who I put out the word for the one of these kits with the long box, especially just because it suits the needs, which I'll explain to you shortly. But I had the darndest time finding them. But Howard came through, and we had made a trade in the past, and so here we go again. Howard Wigington, thank you very much, my good brother in building. So there's your if you haven't seen one of these, there's your long box Silverado. And what I've decided with the half-ton challenge is get one of these little babies. This is from BCS Trading on eBay, and he does tow truck and utility vehicle type stuff. He does modern what you call Stinger style tow truck and recovery vehicles and whatnot. Well, this is the old in bed style. And so it does drop in like that and glues in. It's a resin piece with the straps in some material. I haven't determined what the material is yet, but anyway, this would be one of those repo trucks. You know, they come in, they slip under your car, throw some chains on it, and drag it away if you decide to not make payments on your vehicle. So that's a repo truck. Also good, I found when I lived in Toronto in the 80s and 90s and whatever, to get into underground garages to tow vehicles out. You don't have the roof room with certainly a regular tow truck, but you could fit a pickup truck down there, and you'll be able to just very low on the sling be able to pull a vehicle up and out of an underground garage. So with clearance issues, there we go. So I will be building this for the half-ton challenge. I've decided to go with a 6-lug steel wheel and a little more aggressive tire. The tire that comes with the kit are they're not quite, they're okay. They're not beefy enough, certainly for my liking, and they won't be for a service vehicle like this, because I talked to someone, my buddy Nick, and with a 6-lug wheel, I would have actually an LD 2500, which would convert it to a light-duty 3/4 ton. Anything with the 6 lugs in the late 80s. So yeah, I'm doing that. Scenes Unlimited has got some 6 lugs in resin and a more aggressive Firestone ATX tire for it, just to give it more beef for the big city potholes and for service type vehicle. Nick told me that there would be a little suspension upgrade up to the LD 2500. Actually, both Chris and Nick said that, so I'm not going to do that necessarily. I think it requires adding an extra, like a half a leaf spring or something, and a little more upgrade. For the shelf, I'm not going to bother with something like that. But also, I have not picked out any colors yet. I do expect that the towing rig and whatnot will be black, semi-gloss black. Something like that. And obviously it's a repo truck, or it's a tow truck. I don't want it to be bright and shiny and whatnot. It should be slightly laid back, undercover type of thing, sneaky type truck. So anyway, I take your suggestions on colors, and it's going to be looking like a slightly working truck. It's not going to be super shiny. It's going to be used. So there we go. I got yeah, there's the sticker. There's the tag from Bryant at BCS Trading on eBay. If you're looking for any modern, he's got some nice modern tow truck stuff as well for stingers and for even fifth wheel utility type beds. So great guy. Scenes Unlimited for the 6 lug. You can even go up to an 8 lug if you like, and then make your suspension mods and make it a 1 ton with wheels and change and whatnot. So, but for a city, we're going to build ourselves a city repo truck. I got towing in my system. My dad was a tow truck operator pretty much all his life. As soon as he could drive, he was driving a tow truck. And my brothers took over the business there for a while, so it's in my blood. And I thought, okay, let's give this a go. So that is the half-ton challenge, or the half-ton build-off from Model Car Podcast, which you can hear on your favorite podcast places. Oh, I meant to show you that is, if your truck is not in service, that will fold away into your bed, so it doesn't look like a tow truck. You can't drive around with the sling hanging out all the time unless you're working. But so it does fold away. Bryant put some nice stuff in there. I'm going to take it apart, obviously, to paint it and whatnot. But yeah, so there's your half-ton challenge. Again, half-ton build-off with your Chevy Silverado. Any questions, any comments? Let me know down there, and that's my latest update, and I'll have more as I progress. Thanks, folks.